Okay, y'all. I don't want y'all to think that that's me doing that. It really frustrates me when YouTube be cutting my videos like that. Like, it be making me mad. But we left off when the Capricorns, y'all. Basically. Like I was saying though, you and this person will stay together, y'all. Y'all will continue to be in this relationship that y'all have. This gonna be something that's gonna last long term. They're gonna be around for a while, Capricorn. You and the one gonna have like history with each other. It's gonna be something that's gonna come into your life. And you're gonna think it's gonna be short term, but it's gonna be long term. They're gonna be around for a long time. This person is sapiosexual as well. The person that the person that's the one for you, Capricorn, they could be like a sapiosexual. This could be somebody that like they gotta like you mentally and emotionally to want to sleep with you a little bit. To want to sleep with somebody. Or this could be you. You could be a sapiosexual. You could be somebody that don't lay down with everybody. You could have to want somebody for their mind. Like you could have to understand them first before you go and sleep with somebody. So maybe I could have waited before sex. Like you and this person could have waited before sex just a little bit because you wanted to understand their mind. And this person gonna be patient with you. This gonna be the type of person that they will hold out. Like they will be patient with you. If this a man, this gonna be the type of man that's gonna be like, you know, we can wait on sex. I ain't rushing it. I'm cool. And you gonna be saying to yourself like, nah, never. He finna dip. He finna dip. You know how men is with sex, or you know how women is with sex. You know how people is when they want it. And it's one of them people that they sticking around because they see the vision. Like it's not just about sex for them. It's about more than sex for them. Like I said, they coming in looking for something stable. They coming in looking for a real relationship, a real union, a real partnership. So they gonna respect your boundaries. They gonna respect you. If you say you're not ready for sex yet, they gonna respect that, and they not gonna force you with that. You're gonna automatically feel at peace with this person. You're gonna automatically feel like I don't have to be so defensive towards them or with them. I could put my guard down because you're gonna feel like they have this protective vibe anyway. So it's like why be defensive with somebody like that? Why be defensive with somebody that's patient with me? Somebody that's willing to wait for me, that's willing to wait on me to be comfortable. You may be defensive towards them right off the bat, like when you first meet them. Like you may not trust them. You can be superstitious. You may be feeling like I don't trust you. You may cut me up and put me in a body bag in 50 little pieces. I don't fuck with all that. So you may feel some type of way towards this person when you meet them. Like I don't know. It's like I might fight your ass. I could fight, man. I could fight. Don't play with me. But it's like I don't think you necessarily literally want to fight this person, but I feel like you're gonna be a little skeptical of them when you meet them. And they're gonna be skeptical of you too. Like they may feel like you're trying to finesse them when you meet them, and you gonna feel the same way. You gonna feel like, damn, you know, you ain't finna play games with me. You ain't finna chop my ass up. You ain't finna have me on the news. But yeah, phone conversations, text, talk. There's somebody like to talk on the phone. They can switch it up too. They don't mind texting, but there's somebody like to text or talk on the phone. They may tell you funny. We got humor right here, so this could be somebody that may actually tell you, oh, you hella funny or something like that. You switch your voice up too, so both of y'all could be the same. Like both of y'all could have this proper side to yourselves. Like you know how to be hood, but you can be proper too. Like you can switch it up and be professional as hell too. So they may be the same. Like both of y'all could be fluid. Both of y'all could be the type to like 1 minute be hella proper and then the next minute you I was about to say slipping up. So some of y'all may slip up. Like you may slip up when it comes to having this personality. Like at work, you be trying to keep it in professional mode. Like you be trying to talk all professional and stuff. But it's like once you off work, that hood come out of you. And it could be the same with them. Like your regular voice come out or you flip back and forth. And this person, they do the same shit. They do the same thing you do. I could be professional or I could be funny as hell. I could be, you know, a little playful. I could be all of that. So y'all both may flip back and forth. Both of y'all could be funny people. Y'all both may have a good sense of humor. So y'all could laugh a lot. When y'all start interacting with each other, y'all could laugh a lot when you meet this person. They may think you very funny. You may think they funny. And style is another thing that y'all gonna pay attention to. Like they may like your style. They may pay attention to the things that you wear. They could feel like you dress different. You know how to switch it up, and you could like the way that they dress. You may like their lips, or you may like the way that they smell, or their lips, or both. You also just have this thing about this person where you just know you safe in their presence too. Like the one for you, Capricorn, you gonna know. It's like you know you safe around them. You can feel it. When they touch you, you feel safe. When they hug you, you feel safe. When they're around you, you feel safe. It's one of them people that watches everything. They watch their surroundings. They watch your surroundings. They watch your back. They watch their back. They pay attention to shit. They pay attention to things you think they wouldn't be paying attention to, like the little things. It's like, damn, I didn't even think you would see some shit like that. I ain't even I didn't think you would pay attention to some shit like that. But it's like they pay attention to everything. And that could be good for you. Especially if it's a man. For my Capricorn women, this one of the men, he pay attention to everything. Like he see everything. So that's definitely good for you. He know how to watch your back. So this would be one of them people that's gonna like to watch the door. Okay, he gonna like to sit with his face facing the door. I need to see what's going on. I need to see who's walking up in here. I need to see what's happening with this, what's happening with that. If he parking, he don't park a certain way because he need to see what's going on. So it could be something like that too. Like he got to park a certain way so he can see what's going on. He's dominant. He's a dominant man. This is a dominant woman if it's a woman. But they're a dominant person. If it's a man, he assume his role of protecting. He assume his role. He take that responsibility on. He don't play about that. He's an old school man. Like that's the type of person that he is. That's the type of way that he loves. I protect my woman. I protect my person. Guidance, knowledge. They intelligent too, smart. It's a very intuitive man or a very intuitive woman that just be knowing shit. Like random shit. They be knowing random shit. And they be wondering, like, they will wonder, do you not want to talk to them because of how random they are? Like, this could be somebody that'll throw a random ass fact out there. Like, hey, did you know this happened back in such and such time? And then they sit there and look at you like, oh, fuck. Why I do that? Do the Capricorn know what the fuck I'm talking about? Do they even know what the fuck I'm saying? What the fuck am I talking about? Why would I even talk about that? So they do that to themselves. Like they have intrusive thoughts. Like they overthink when they say certain things to you. They often think that you don't want to hear that, or you don't want to. Why would the Capricorn want to hear that? Why would the Capricorn care about that? But you actually care about everything that they say. Like you actually like listening to the things that they say. So this would be one of them people that's you know, they smart, and it's like you appreciate that intelligence, you appreciate that smartness. Like you don't make them dim they light. Like you're not one of them people to make them dim they light. You're not one of them people to tell them to shut up. You're not one of them people to feel like they know it all. Like you actually like this. You actually like learning from them. You actually like hearing them speak. Or you just like hearing fun facts. If they like putting random fun facts out there, you like listening to that. So I feel like the conversation intrigues you with this person. You don't view them as somebody that, you know, you random as hell or you just talk too fucking much. You don't view them as that. You view them as somebody that you like listening to. I like listening to you. I like the little random quirky things that you say. It's cute to me. So you're going to love their personality. And you're going to like the fact that they, you know, a hustler. They like to get money. Or they like to be about their business. They gonna like your attitude. They gonna feel like you got a type of attitude. They feel like you, oh, you have that I mean business type of personality. You have an I mean business type of personality, Capricorn. Like they feel like you walk in a room and you demand attention. They feel like that's the type of energy that you display. I walk in a room and I demand attention. I demand, you know, all eyes on me. So they feel like you have like this attitude, you know, that exudes power. You exude power. Like you look like somebody that is meant to run shit. That's how they view you. So this gonna be a man or a woman that's not gonna dim your light. They're gonna feel like you are boss material. Like you have the potential to be a boss. You have the potential to be somebody amazing one day. And it's gonna be one of them people that's gonna view you as somebody that needs to shine when it comes to that. Don't stuff it down. They want you to explore it. They want you to showcase it. Whatever skills you have, whatever talents you have. So you, the one for you, Capricorn, what you should know, what you need to know about this person is you and them are going to be two people that will never dim each other light. Never. Y'all going to encourage each other to succeed. Y'all going to encourage each other to keep going. When y'all going through something, it's going to be the type of person that's going to, you know, they're going to value your opinion first. They're going to want to talk to you about certain things. They're going to confide in you about certain things. And you're going to confide in them about certain things too. So, yeah. Yeah, I got the same personality. Oh, snap. Love. We got love coming out for y'all too. Capricorn. So this gonna be the type of man or woman that let you do your thing. Like they gonna like watching you do your thing. They gonna feel like you the rebellious type. You don't really tell the Capricorn what to do. They just do what they want to do. Somebody gonna view you like that. They gonna feel like you're not the type of person to be stuffed in a corner. And this is why they gonna try their hardest to support you. They gonna try their best to egg you on and uplift you because they feel like you're not even the type of person that they could, you know, no, you don't dim the Capricorn light. You move out the way and you let them shine a little bit more. So this is how they gonna feel about you. You know, she got spunk, she got attitude, he got spunk, he got attitude, but they mean well, and they trying to get somewhere and they know where they trying to get. And that's not somebody that I want to stop. That's somebody that I want to encourage. That's somebody that I want to embrace. That's somebody that I want to cheer on until they become their best version, the best version of themselves, or until they get to the top. They feel like you have the upper hand. They're going to feel like you have the upper hand in a relationship because you know more. You know things that's hidden. They're going to feel like y'all going to have some strong debates. This person looking forward to having strong debates with you. Notice how I didn't say arguments. Y'all notice how I didn't say arguments, right? Strong debates. So this could be somebody that feel that way. I don't argue, honey. I debate. All right. I don't sit here and argue with my lady. I don't sit here and argue and go back and forth with my woman. I don't sit here and argue and go back and forth with my man. I debate. So this person, like when you meet the one Capricorn, they're gonna view you this way. Like if we have a discussion, come on, sit down. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about why I'm right. Let's talk about why you're right. Let's talk about why both of us have valid points. So this ain't gonna be one of them people that necessarily fight to prove you wrong. They don't want to fight to prove you wrong. When y'all have disagreements, this gonna be one of them people that's gonna fight to see your point of view too. I get why I'm right and I get why you're right too, or I get that, you know, you feel this way and your feelings are valid. And my feelings are valid too. So y'all can have some funny discussions. Some funny discussions. This is something that you're going to recognize when you meet this person. They're going to originally view you as... they're going to originally view you as like this little angel that's coming into their life that they got to respect and just love down bad. Like, I got to love the Capricorn. I got to treat them right. They so soft. They so cuddly. I got to protect them. So this is how they going to view you, as somebody that's vulnerable, as somebody that's, as a little angel that need their protection. But they don't view you as vulnerable. Like, I'll take that back, okay? This person don't view you as somebody that's defenseless. They don't. They don't view you as somebody that's defenseless at all, because we got respect coming out right here. This is one of them people that's like, shit. I'm hearing in my head, like, you don't want to hear my wife's mouth. Like, you don't want to hear my husband's mouth, or you don't want to hear them when a motherfucker take them there. You don't want to hear them when a motherfucker take them over the edge. You don't want to hear them when somebody take the Capricorn over the edge. Like, she's sweet, he's sweet, they're angel, they're a sweetheart. You know, they ain't vulnerable by a long shot. They'll speak. They'll put a motherfucker in their place. They'll bring order in their situation, but they could be sweet too. Like, they have a softer side to them too. So maybe they'll be describing you to a lot of people, trying to describe you to a lot of people when they meet you, or when y'all start dealing with each other heavily. They're going to be trying to describe you to a lot of people that's around them. And it's like, if I was to describe her personality, if I was to describe his personality, it would be this. Like, they sweet, but they don't take no shit. Like, they cool as fuck. They nice to everybody, but they don't take no shit. They'll cut your ass down, but they'll love on you too. So they're going to be describing you like that. Like, the Capricorn is a great person to know. They peaceful, they loving, they a sweetheart, but they don't play with nobody either. The feelings that y'all have are going to scare y'all. It's going to have y'all tripping and it's going to scare y'all. But it's like, I think y'all going to explore this anyway. Despite y'all being afraid. It's like one of them situations where you're going to keep the door open for this person, or they're going to keep the door open for you, because y'all want each other in y'all lives. Y'all gonna feel it. Y'all gonna know. It's like you just gonna feel that they supposed to be there. You gonna feel that they supposed to be around. Like, damn, you belong, huh? Like, that's how you gonna look at the situation. Like, you kind of belong, huh? Fuck, damn. Well, not fuck. Like, that's a good thing, but damn, you done made a Capricorn fall in love. The fuck. Who the fuck told y'all wanted to do that? I'm just playing, but that's gonna be our attitude. Like, who the fuck? I'm just playing. I could play a lot. But for real though, love could literally catch you off guard, Capricorn, because at the time when you meet love in your life, when it falls into your lap, like you ain't gonna necessarily be on the hunt for that. You're gonna be on the hunt for getting some more money. You're gonna be on the hunt for trying to accomplish your goals. You're gonna be on the hunt for becoming stable. And it's like when this person meets you, it's gonna be like, damn, y'all done threw a monkey wrench in my motherfucking plan. And the monkey wrench just happened to be the blessing that you needed. Ain't that some shit? That was kind of like God telling you, like, see, we done told you we was gonna sit your ass the fuck down. I'm just playing. We done told you we was gonna stop your ass from moving around. Sit down. You can focus on that later. Sit down. We done found somebody for you. Sit your ass down and be happy. So it's kind of like your ancestors and God saying to you, like, sit your ass down. The time is now. The time is near. Be quiet. Don't argue with us. Don't fuss with us. Don't fight with us. We brought this in for you. Be quiet. Be grateful. And understand that this was your time. So they kind of like trying to show you that we weren't trying to be funny. We were just trying to be real. It was your time. And we got tired of you thinking that you was going to skate through life, you know, doing what the fuck you wanted to do. It's because they felt like you were getting a little too comfortable with the single world, Capricorn. Either you were getting a little too comfortable with being single, or you was getting a little too comfortable in a relationship that you didn't belong in. One of the two. So they pulled you out of it. Your ancestors pulled you out of that, and they placed you with the person that you were supposed to be with. Let me snatch you out of that and put you on over here. Or, you know, let me snatch you from that single life that you so love and put your ass over here. Because you're going to love this more. So they felt like you would love the person that they was bringing into your life more. Okay? I get it. You're comfortable, but you can be comfortable here too. So the person that's the one for you was all a part of the plan, Capricorn. But they couldn't incorporate this person into your plans until you actually saw the plan for yourself, period. Some of y'all were so blindsided. You were so focused on being responsible. You were so focused on trying your best to do the right things in your life that you overlooked it. Like, you didn't pay attention. It's like you wasn't focused. When love comes into your life, you ain't gonna even be focused. You're gonna be dumbfounded. It's gonna go over your head. It's gonna go over your head. Imagine you trying to flirt with somebody and thinking to yourself like, damn, I ain't prepared for this today. Not you gotta practice and prepare to flirt with a motherfucker, but that's hella funny. Like, but for real, this is gonna be one of them situations where it's like, oh my gosh, I was thinking about something else. I had something else on my mind, guy. You trying to play with me? You trying to be funny? I didn't prepare to flirt. I didn't prepare to ask. No. Now I got to talk. Now I got to get to know somebody. Now I got to ask them what they like, what they want to. God, come on, man. You trying to be funny? I was supposed to be focusing on my goals today. And you done brought this person into my life, so what you trying to say? They trying to say that you can focus on your goals. Yeah, you can do that. But we sick of you burying your head in books, Capricorn. We're sick of you focusing on situations that you don't need to be focused on. So they brought this in because they were tired of you focusing on something that you were not supposed to be focused on. And if you were supposed to be focused on something, like I said, if you were in school or if you were focused on a project or a skill or something like that, they were trying to get your ass to hold your head up for a second, come up for air, breathe. It's okay to focus on the serious shit in life, but you was taking it too far. Hell, you're not going to have a life if you don't get your head out them goddamn books. You're not going to have a life if you don't stop going to fucking work. Like, come on now, take a day off. So it's like your ancestors were trying to be funny and they was trying to take you out of that worker mode. They was trying to take you out of that mode to where you didn't see anything other than your goals. It's okay to see your goals, but remember, at one point in time, the goal was for you to fall in love and to be with the right person too. That was once a goal of yours, right? So they wanted you to focus on that goal. They wanted you to wake up. They wanted you to understand that they was bringing love into your life, because at one point in time that was definitely a part of your plan, that was a part of the goal, and they feel like you lost sight of that. You lost sight of that, and you buried yourself in what you felt was easy, which was work, which was your goals, which was your skills, work, whatever. They was tired of you doing that. We get it. You want the money, you want the bag, you want to be rich. No, I'm just playing. It's like you want to be successful. I just want to be successful. So it's like you wanted to be successful. You wanted to focus on yourself. You wanted to make sure you were doing well or focusing on the right path in life. And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. But God was like, okay, well, we got another path for you. We got something else we finna throw in there for you. How you feel about a little love in your life today? That's so funny. But some of y'all could have also been heartbroken when you met this person, or you could have just been like I said, you had a lot on your mind, you had a lot on your plate. So it's like meeting them was not on the itinerary. Meeting them was not a part of your plans for the day. But it's like meeting them turned out to be the best part of your day. Even though they wasn't in the plans for you, they was in the plans that God put planned for you. Shit. He had a plan for you, you had a plan for yourself. You knew exactly what you wanted to do. You wanted to soak, you wanted to think, you wanted to be in your head, you wanted to get past the things that you felt you were already dealing with. And it's like, all right, God said, okay, I understand that. I understand that that's your plan, but I have a different plan for you. I'm gonna make you meet this person today because they were a part of the plan. And you just saying to yourself, like, come on, man. I'm already thinking about this. I'm thinking about that. They flirting with me. I ain't even catch that. I ain't even notice. I'm flirting back. Where the fuck this come from? I ain't even know I had the energy in me to flirt. So it's like you're going to shock yourself when you deal with this person because, I don't know. A part of you is going to come back to life when you meet them, y'all. A part of you is going to feel like, damn, I wasn't trying to do this, but maybe I didn't have a choice. Like maybe it was a part of the plan. I didn't want to do this, but maybe it was a part of the plan. Because look at me, laughing again when I ain't even planning to laugh today. Look, that's how you could have felt when you met them. I'm laughing again and I ain't even planning to laugh today. I had so much shit on my mind today. Like I was stressing today. I was sad today. I had a lot of shit on my plate today. And it's like, you are the unusual thing that stepped into my life. You're the unusual thing that stepped into my day. And then it's like you can't unsee that. You try to unsee it, but you can't really unsee it. You laughed again. That was all a part of the plan. They came in and they restored like your smile. They restored like your laugh. They brought back parts of you that you've been missing for a long time. Parts of you that you forgot about, that you felt would never return. And it did when you got them, when you met them. We got love. And then we got intimacy. They touched you in a different way. They touched your heart in a different way. Before they ever touched your body. Sapiosexual. They touched your mind. They touched your brain. They hit you in a place where you needed to be hit. They touched you in a place where you needed to be touched. You needed your heart to be touched. You needed your mind to be touched. And that's exactly where they touched you first. They touched you in the parts that needed healing. The healer. They the healer. You could be a healer too, but they are the healer, the one that came in during your broken season Some of y'all, they came in during your broken season, and for others of y'all, you weren't even really broken, but you could have went through this short slip. Like I said, you could have been dealing with a relationship that was bad for you, and it's like you finally got yourself to this position where you healed, and then that person put you through some bullshit again, and it's like you in your head about that, and you meet this person, and it's like, damn, now why did I care about, this ex making me mad? Why did I care about this? Why did I care about that? So it's like they automatically take you out of that mindset to where you feel pain over situations that were eventually gonna feel painless for you. Imagine telling yourself you gonna hurt over something for the rest of your life, and then you look up and you over that shit quicker than you thought you would be. So it's kind of like this person came into your life and did that for you. They came into your life and helped you get past things faster than you usually would have. All right, y'all. That's all I got for y'all, though. Y'all both are overthinkers. You and this person, y'all both overthink. And sometimes y'all both overthink the worst things. This is a twin flame for real. This is a twin flame energy for real. Because y'all match and mirror each other in thoughts. And y'all both got multiple sides to y'all. They think a lot out loud. This could be somebody that talk to themselves sometimes, or they have a lot of thoughts that they be feeling like they have to process. You do too. Y'all both are boundary setters in y'all life too. Y'all set strong boundaries with people. Because y'all don't like to get mad. You don't like to get upset. You don't like to be taken overboard. You try to keep yourself grounded because you don't like who you could become when you become angry. Like you don't like who you turn into when you become angry. So you try your hardest self to stay grounded. You try your hardest to not get to that level, to not be pushed overboard. And they could do the same. This could be somebody that try their hardest not to be mad as well. Let's see. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. Like, I know it may sound cheesy, but Capricorn, for you, the person that you meant to end up with could actually be an unexpected gift in your life. That they could be an unexpected blessing for you. And it's the same with them. Like, you could be that unexpected blessing, and they could be your unexpected blessing. Y'all are two people that don't expect to meet each other. Y'all are two people that didn't pre-plan shit. You would have never thought. I would have never thought. I would have never guessed. Hey, came out of nowhere, buddy. You popped out of thin air. But it wasn't necessarily them popping out of thin air. It was all a part of the plan. So y'all were each other's unexpected blessings. And y'all were handed to each other at the perfect times. When y'all could handle each other. If y'all would have came into each other's lives a moment sooner, y'all wouldn't have been able to handle each other. Y'all would have messed it up. And yeah, y'all could have had y'all rockiness, the back and forth, due to the doubts. But it's like, had y'all had each other a moment sooner in life, y'all could have possibly ruined the relationship. So y'all came in right when y'all was supposed to. If you would have met them too soon, you would have messed it up. If they would have met you too soon, they would have messed it up. Y'all met at the perfect timing, or y'all will meet at the perfect timing. Most of y'all already know them. And you're going to be meeting them after like a breakup. After you get out of something else that was painful for you. Something that kept you stuck for a while. Capricorn, they gonna want to know how you predicted a whole entire relationship and how it was gonna play out. Like, they feel like you predicted something from start to finish. Like, even before you knew them, or even before you, like, they feel like you planned something out from start to finish. Somebody's confused. They're gonna be confused about you. Especially if you yourself are a reader. They're gonna be hella confused. Like, what the fuck? How you know something that happened in the future before you even met me? Or how you know something that's gonna happen weeks from now? And then it's like whatever you say to them, it end up playing out like that. It's like whatever you say of how the relationship is going to play out, it ends up playing out like that. Now, if you're not a reader yourself, and you are like somebody that's heavily into spirituality, or you heavily into tarot, you could be highly intuitive, or you look up on good readings where everything that you wanted to know about how you and this person's life was going to play out, you've already discovered it. Like, you've already found that key piece. You've already figured it out. And it's like you've been telling this person everything that's going to play out between you and them. And they've been sitting there like raising the eyebrow, like, where you get that from? Like, you just said that we was going to go through this last week. And it's like, here this week is, now we going through that shit. Now this is playing out. You said we was going to deal with this 2 months ago, and it's like we straight dealing with this now. Like, it's straight happening. It's straight this, it's straight that. So somebody feel like the way that you predict the relationship going, it happens like that for y'all, and they kind of confused by that. It's weird to them, but it's cool to them. It's tight to them. It's like, damn, like, how you do that? They want to know if you were able to do this in all of your relationships. Like, if you were able to predict all of your relationships, if you were able to foresee a lot of the things that happen to you. Even in past relationships, they feel like you were pretty much accurate about everything that you and them were going to go through and everything that y'all were going to experience. And they wonder, like, were you also like this with past people? Were you also like this in past relationships? Were there situations that you protected yourself from? Like, were there situations that you saved yourself from? They have questions about you. They have questions that they want to ask you. Especially if you watch a lot of tarot and it's somebody that's just getting into it. They have questions for you. Like, they want to know certain things. Or, like I said, if you're a reader yourself, they have questions for you. They want to know how. How you know this. How you do that. How the fuck. How. Just tell me how. What you do. What's the trick? They want to know what the fuck is up your sleeve. Like, what are you doing? And they want to know if you were doing it in the past too. But nah, y'all wasn't really doing that in the past. Because y'all wasn't really doing this in the past. Like, if you could have saw half the shit that happened to you in the past, if you could have predicted half the shit you went through in the past, you would have been stopped that shit before it happened, alright? Like, you would have saved your motherfucking self if you could see what happened a long time ago. I feel like the person that you are now, you weren't always this person. You weren't always this version of yourself. It took a while for you to grow into this version of yourself. It took a while for you to become this person. So yes, you could have always been intuitive. You could have always had some type of gift. But did you utilize your gifts in the proper way at one point in time? No, because you didn't necessarily understand that they were gifts, and you didn't necessarily understand that you had those gifts. So if you yourself are a reader, or if you yourself are like somebody that's you watch a lot of tarot, you're intuitive, you didn't understand what it meant before. So it's like, nah, you couldn't necessarily predict the things that happened in your past. You couldn't necessarily save yourself from going through things in the past with exes, because you felt like, you know, I didn't necessarily even understand that this was about an ex at the time. I didn't necessarily even understand that I was going to experience this at the time. But it's like, now you different. Now your eyes are open. Now you alert. Now you aware. Now you awake. And this person is like, you know, that's tough. Like, that's tight. But I still wonder, like, what woke you up? What changed you? What helped you become this version of yourself? What helped you become this version of yourself is pain. Pain turned you into the best version of yourself. Sad to say, but that's exactly what it is. Pain turned you into the greatest version of yourself. This could have been pain, this could have been betrayal that was experienced from each spectrum in your life. It came from each area and each direction. You had hits coming from each direction. Betrayal from friends, betrayal from family, betrayal from partners, ex-partners. You could have had certain things happen to you in your life, and instead of you taking it and looking at it as a curse, you took it and looked at it as a blessing, because it built you, it molded you, it helped you become more intuitive, it helped you avoid making the same mistakes over and over again. It helped you turn into the version of yourself that you were meant to be all along, and without you going through everything that you went through, you would have never became this version of yourself. So while you do have, you know, certain times where you like, damn, the past was fucked up, it's not a time in your life where you actually regret it or you resent it enough to where you wish it wouldn't have happened, because if it wouldn't have happened, you wouldn't have became you. Without you going through certain experiences, you wouldn't have known how to handle it. Without you going through certain experiences, you wouldn't have known how to navigate it. Moving forward, you wouldn't have known how to help other people get through it. You wouldn't have known how to teach it. You wouldn't have known how to speak on it. You wouldn't have known how to talk. You wouldn't have known how to avoid, how to protect your heart. You wouldn't have known how to protect your mind. So, do you regret anything? No. But what turned you into the greatest version of yourself? It was the backstabbing. It was the betrayal. It was the pain. It was the experiences that people would have never thought that you would go through, but you went through and you survived it. You walked that path in your life. You survived it. You got through it, and you lived to tell the story. You lived to make sure you progressed. You lived to make sure you didn't return to certain things like that. You didn't put yourself through that pain again. I don't know. You became this cautious version of yourself because you felt like you had no choice. You had no choice. You experienced losses. And each time you took a loss, you had to come back harder. You had to become stronger, because if you allowed yourself to just give up, that would have been the end of you. Might as well roll over and die. That's the end of me. You know, if I don't allow myself to get through this, if I don't allow myself to make it, then what am I going to do moving forward? You had no choice but to move. You had no choice but to continue to figure out what was meant for you to keep going. You took losses that you couldn't get back. You took certain hits that wounded you, but at least you found that better path for you. In the midst of you being wounded, in the midst of you going through certain things, you found that path that you was meant to be on. You able to enjoy the position that you're in your life now because of this, because of everything that you walked through. So if they want to know, like, what helped you become this version of yourself, what molded you into being able to see certain things, what molded you into being this intuitive version of yourself, it's not the fact that you didn't understand that you had these gifts or these feelings that you could feel. It's just the fact that, like I said, when you was walking through certain seasons in your life, you didn't understand that those gifts were there. You didn't understand that you can even utilize them, not in that way. You didn't understand that you would be intuitive. Like, you didn't get it. Yeah, you could have used the gifts that you had to get yourself out of certain situations. You could have used the gifts that you had to do a lot of things, especially if you're a reader. You could have used your gifts to do a lot of things. You could have used whatever gift you have to get yourself out of a lot of situations, but it's like, as people grow, as people change, as people get older, they become wiser. They learn how to progress. They learn how to understand more. They learn how to understand that they're not being punished. I'm not being punished. These gifts are not a punishment for me. It's a blessing. It's not a curse. It's a blessing. So it's like y'all kind of learn to use something in your life as a blessing. You learn to use your resources as a blessing. And it didn't help you see certain things in the past, but that's only because you were kind of blocking certain things out. You were too focused on the things that you wanted to change in your past without you even recognizing that those things weren't supposed to be changed. those things were supposed to be released. So it's kind of like you have to wake up, Capricorn. You have to wake up. And for a while, you were asleep. For a while, you didn't really realize that there were delays that you were experiencing. There were blockages that you were experiencing. And it could have been a delay getting to the one, too. It could have been a delay getting to the one because you were trying to hold on to things that did not belong. I don't know what other sign I said that to, but I know I said that to one of these other signs tonight, but I don't remember which one it was. But a delay for you could have been holding on too long in certain situations that you were supposed to have been released. And it ain't the fact that you didn't know any better. It's just the fact that you kind of wanted to salvage things that weren't meant to be salvaged. You wanted to save situations that weren't meant to be saved. And it's like, now that you know better, you're doing better. But, yeah. This person could view you as somebody that has a lot of fight in you. And they kind of want to know where it comes from. They kind of want to know why you act the way you act. They kind of want to know what turned you into this version of yourself. Okay. You also could have learned to become this version of yourself based off what you were taught too. Like how you were raised to be. You could have been raised to be strong. You could have been raised to be the strongest version of yourself. Like you could have had a mother that taught you, like, you know, no matter what, you can't give up. You got to keep going. You got to get your ass out there and try again. So you could have had somebody in your life teach you, like, no matter what, keep going. They could have taught you that no matter what, you know, do what you need to do for yourself. Go after your dreams. Chase this, chase that. Go after the things that you want. Hold on to the things that you want. Could have been a father too. Could have been anybody in your life, but it's like you were molded into who you are based off the things that you were taught in your life, based off the lessons that you were taught, the lessons that were installed into you as a child, and that you carried with you into adulthood, and you were molded in your life based off the things that you experienced. All right, you live your life based off experience and based off the things that you were taught. So I don't know. The person that's meant to be with you is gonna feel like you are unique. They're gonna feel like you have a story to tell, and they kind of waiting to hear your story, or they waiting to hear what motivates you, what moves you, what's the story behind your drive. And that is the story behind your drive. And I know that's a cliche, but shit, that's what happens sometimes. Sometimes people go through shit and they teach them how to get through shit. Okay. Alright, y'all. I'm gonna get that zodiac sign up, and that's all I got for y'all. For real this time. What's this person's zodiac sign? The one for Capricorn. We got Taurus. Taurus again. Leo. My vision low-key blurry as hell right now. I ain't gonna even stunt. Like, I can read these. I can read the zodiac signs on here, but I gotta look all the way up to do that. So it's like, maybe they could have issues with their eyes. Maybe you could need to buy new glasses when you meet this person as well. Like, you could need some new glasses, and you playing around with that like a motherfucker. Yeah. That could be a Leo for some of y'all. Sagittarius, any fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. We got Gemini, Cancer, Libra, Cancer, Aquarius, Gemini again, Taurus again, Leo again, Scorpio for some of y'all, Gemini again. Gemini. Another Capricorn. Virgo. Another Capricorn again. Leo for some. Gemini again. Okay. They could be younger than you too. They be watching you like a hawk. Like, they watch you. Like, watch you. They watch you like you a movie type shit. They be waiting to watch you. And let me see if I'm gonna get mad at what the fuck going on today. They don't be mad at you. They could just be mad at like the attention that you get. Like, this ain't somebody that be mad at you and what you post. But they do be mad at the people that try to get on you when you do post. Like, they don't like seeing other men trying to talk to you, or they don't like seeing other women trying to talk to you. All right, y'all. I said that was it, didn't I? I did say it. That's it. That's it. That's the end of the reading. Okay. Let me see. I'm gonna go through y'all comments and then we can check it out. That's the end. All right. Good morning, beautiful. Hey, how you doing? Is it Bizarilla Junior? I hope I ain't say that wrong. If I did, I'm sorry. But welcome in. Hey, beautiful. Hey, Eric. How you feeling? Great love from Kenya. Welcome in all the way from Kenya. Much love to you. Let's see. I love that. Teach me. Teach you, baby. Let's see. 9:49 p.m. Peace and prosperity to all divine collective family. It's 9 o'clock. Where you at? Where you at? Thank you, though. Peace and love to you, too, Forrest. Where is it? Like, what time is where you at? You already said 9 o'clock, but where are you located? That's what I meant to say. Where are you located? It's 12 o'clock right here, right now where I'm at. 12:30. I'm looking at the clock like, damn, it's 9 for real? Like, is it still 9 o'clock? It feel like it's 9 o'clock. I definitely feel that because I'm not tired, so it feel like it's 9 o'clock, but I know it's late as fuck. Ones who rejected you should be happy for you. He can pick your brain. It's not for selfish gains. Y'all gonna raise y'all kids together. That sounds beautiful. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Finding somebody to settle down with and raise some kids with. Everybody want to see their face on somebody. They want to see their face on a little person. Let's see. Gotta change this song real quick because I don't think I like that one. I don't like that either. Didn't I just say something about Michael Jackson earlier today? Why was I talking about him? I don't know. But he on my radio now. Hi, Joel. Was it Joel? From Ireland. Welcome in. Yes, I do what I want to do, but I'm mindful. Yeah, it's always y'all being respectful of y'all partners, but I guess people just feel like Capricorns are kind of like the boss. That's the boss. But it's like y'all stay respectful as well of your partners. When y'all in relationships, y'all could be very loyal. You can be very loyal to the person that you're with. Very respectful of them. Very considerate of their feelings before y'all do shit. And the reason why y'all like that is because you know what you wouldn't want a motherfucker to do to you. So it's like, I'm going to do them right because I know good and goddamn well I don't want them doing me wrong on the flip side. So you give loyalty and love based off of you wanting that in return. Now, you don't have expectations of anybody because you know that motherfuckers going to be who they want to be at the end of the day. But if you're going to be foul with me, I won't be with you. So you can be who you want to be, but just make sure you be correct over here. Come motherfucking correct. So you can look at the situation like that. But it's like, you know, I'm trying, motherfucker. I love you and all that. But make sure you come correct over here. Don't be cheating and shit. So y'all are like that. Y'all are kind of those type of people that you will respect your partner. You will. If you're in a relationship, you'll be very respectful of them and their emotions and of their feelings. Like, you ain't gonna catch me trying to get the next man number or all in these men faces or all in these women faces if I'm with you. If I'm with you, might as well consider me up your ass, alright? So I guess that's a Capricorn for you. If a Capricorn with you, you might as well consider them obsessed with you, and you gonna be obsessed with them, so it's gonna be mutual, alright? Might as well consider the Capricorn. And the Capricorns ain't usually the clingy type. But if they find a good man or a good woman that they rocking with, oh, you best believe they ain't letting up now. They ain't letting up on that person. And if that person on their ass, if that person clingy with them, please, don't touch me, mister. I got a man at home. I got a woman at home. Don't touch me. Like, get back, peasant. Gone. Fucking hussy. Gone, heifer. Like, y'all don't play that shit. No, I'm just playing. That's hella funny. Don't touch me. They ain't gonna like that. No, I'm just playing. But for real, that's how y'all are in relationships. And I think it's so funny. Sometimes people do think the Capricorns are disloyal as hell. But some of y'all, they label you as disloyal because you're attractive. It ain't necessarily the fact that you're a cheater. It's just the fact that you're attractive and you look disloyal. All attractive people ain't disloyal, y'all. But y'all get that stigma put on y'all. Like, you cute. You one of them people that, you know, you a hard worker. People gonna automatically assume you talk back. You ain't gonna listen. You gonna do what you want to do and cheat. But I don't think y'all are cheaters like that, though. Most of y'all ain't. Alright. Devil in a dress. Devil in a dress. Oh, that's my shit. The girl of my dreams. I love that song. That's what he said. Angel and some Nike Airs. I'm hollering. You know, I was making them lyrics up for the longest. I didn't know what that second part was that he said, but I put some shit on. I put my own spin on the song. I'm gonna go back and listen to them lyrics, because I fucked that all the way up. Devil in a dress. I thought he said angel in some nightmares. I could have sworn I went to sleep and she was right there. Don't know if I seen her in my dreams or my nightmares. Think it was my nightmares. I probably fucked it up. But yeah, that's my song. Alright. You said not at all. Love will get you killed. If love get you killed, you ain't in the right relationship. You gotta get away from them. Love ain't supposed to get you killed. Love's supposed to feel good to you. Real good. And if it don't feel real good, you gotta get out of that relationship, because they ain't it. Let's see. Nah, for real, for real. Ain't no one been able to sit my ass down. You about to get your ass sitting down in a minute, so you better get ready. Is you ready to sit down there? You ready to be somebody's wifey? Because your ass gonna be taken. You got oh snap, I was right. Both. Come on, man. There we go. In the midst of a good song coming on, it always got to be an ad. An ad that I don't want to fucking hear. Skip. Skip in the first 2 seconds. Don't play with me. Alright. Tunnel vision. Period. Your dream was to be a good wife. Like your daycare lady. Biblical and smart. She took care of her husband, and he took care of her too. You can't be somebody's peace if they don't bring any, so it's not worth it. Yeah, if somebody is not bringing you peace, like I said, don't keep your time and attention there. Don't even keep investing into that person. If somebody is a headache for you, turn away from it. Understand that they're not it. And know that it's okay to start fresh and it's okay to start again. Like, don't ever let nobody sit there and stress you out and have you in your emotions all the time. For the wrong reasons, hurting you, doing you bad. No, you don't deserve that. Don't ever feel like you gotta settle for something. Don't ever feel like you gotta put up with some bullshit, because you don't have to. God ain't stopped making men when he made that one. God ain't stopped making women when he made that one. So don't you ever sit there and put up with some shit that you don't deserve in the name of love, okay? Because if somebody dogging you out and calling it love, that's not love. If somebody dogging you out and then putting the I love you behind it, that's not love. And understand that you deserve something way better than that. Love don't feel like that. Let's see. You was numb. Hi, Stefan. Welcome back. Finally. Yeah. That's sad. Guess who? But yeah, don't worry about them. What sign I'm on? This is a Capricorn reading. This is for the Capricorns only. I did everybody else. And the video, the last video ended on the Capricorns part of it, on the Capricorns version of it. So I did another video for y'all just to let y'all know that we was finishing it. All right. Thank you for telling her, Kay, that I was on Capricorn. Thank you for all y'all that be putting it in the chat when people be asking, like, what sign she on? I really appreciate y'all for putting it in there. Thank you. It says your mom had a dream about you marrying him, but back then y'all didn't know it was him. It be working like that. Like, you can really have a dream of the person that you're supposed to be with, but not see their face. I had a dream like that before in my life as well. Like, I've had a dream about the person I was supposed to be married to when I was in high school. I actually had that dream in high school, but the crazy thing is I never saw the person's face. I could see their body, I could see their hands, I could even see their skin tone, but I never saw their face. And I just felt like that was so disturbing at that time. I'm like, damn, ain't that some shit? But it do happen like that. You could do have dreams of the person that you meant to be with. You can have dreams of the person that you meant to marry. And sometimes, like I said, in that dream that I had in high school, and I do remember this, like, I be remembering certain dreams from different periods of my life, y'all, like, which is weird. I don't remember all my dreams, but I remember certain dreams. And in this dream, with the person that, you know, I was marrying or whatever, he had on his suit, he had on everything. Like, he had on the tux, he had on all of that. But at that point in time, I definitely could not reveal his face. It took years for me to actually get any other type of visual of that person, to get the face, to get all of that. But I did end up getting that information. But it came to me years later in another dream. So it came to me years later in another dream. So yeah, pay attention to your dreams. Some of y'all, things can be revealed to you in multiple ways. It don't just have to be through tarot readings. It could be through a prayer that you prayed for a while ago. It could be revealed through a dream. It could be revealed through deja vu. It could be revealed in many different ways. So always pay attention to the signs that are being sent your way. It really do be signs when the person that you're supposed to be with comes into your life. And sometimes people overlook those signs. But the signs be there. Yeah, the signs do be there. You just got to be one of them people that don't let it go over your head. Let's see. Mama was right. If mama was right, girl, marry that man. She said y'all kids had ADHD. I'm hollering. Y'all kids gonna have a lot of energy. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. As long as y'all have some healthy babies, they're gonna be beautiful and love. That's all that matters. What'd you say, Butterfly Fit? Why you retracted? I ain't see it. You say his mom loves your dad, so you hope she loves you too. You seem like a sweet person, so I'm sure they will. Your dad loves him, always respected him. You seem like a sweet person, so they should love you. Just be you. Be who you are. Sometimes the way that you can mess it up with a future parent-in-law is by walking into that situation not being your full, complete self. Okay? Now, show them that you're a good woman or a good man for your person or whatever, but always be yourself. When you try to be other people, that's when you ruin that. That's when you mess that up. Okay. A Jupiter cosmic blessing. Ooh. Let's see. Jesus Christ loves you. Live your life for him because he died for yours. Amen. Jesus loved all of us. Yeah. God loves all of us. All right. Mom does. You can come back to your dad again. Making it seem like y'all were having an affair. Push your dad out your life. And he was your best friend. I'm so sorry to hear that. I hope you and your dad do have a chance to reconnect. Guess who? Hey y'all, I hope all is well. Hey Daniel, welcome in. Your mom is passing away after she takes a bribe to lie on you in an interview. Y'all have homeschool with the kids. Okay. The hero's journey has been the most difficult, but the most rewarding part of your life so far. Yeah. Heroes always win in the end, too. You ain't know that? Girl, the villains don't be winning in cartoons and shit. The villains don't be winning in these movies and shit. It do be the hero. Now, they ain't say the hero's path will be easy. They never said the journey will be easy for them, but they always win in the end. So, yeah, I do believe that things will work out in your favor. Let's see. It's all about perspective. Thank you, beautiful soul. You're welcome, gorgeous. You're welcome, butterfly effect. Yes, you're right. Hi, Corinne. Thank you. Thank you for the confirmation. Hi, Anton. Is it Anton or is it Antone? Hi, Marie. Thank you for the emojis. West Coast. I was just listening to Snoop Dogg ass. What you say West Coast for? Because I was just listening to Snoop. That's hella funny. I was listening to Gin and Juice. I ain't never even had no gin before. Y'all had gin before? Is that shit nasty? It probably is. My granny drink it, but I ain't never had it. She used to drink it. She ain't drunk that in a long time, I don't think. I think she drink wine now. But I don't know about all that. I ain't gonna try it. It's 10:30 a.m. Where you at? Damn. Where you located at, Marie? 10:30 a.m. You on the other side of the world. You said that's facts. You're not a cheater. Period. Capricorn seems they disciplined people. Like, that's why I be wondering, like, why people be receiving so much hate when it comes to the Capricorns, because they seem to be loyal people. A lot of the Capricorns I met are loyal. Now, I think most of the hate be coming for the men, though. Like, I ain't never dated no Capricorn man, so. As a matter of fact, I have had a Capricorn male friend before, but he was a cool person, so. I don't know. The men Capricorns be catching the shade. They be catching the hate. But I feel like y'all are a pretty loyal sign. Disciplined at that. Faithful. Because you believe in, like, traditional things. You believe in values. You believe in marriage and building long-term stability. So you don't want to ruin something that you actually see for yourself. And that's why y'all move the way that y'all move. So, yeah, I don't really feel like y'all are cheaters like that. Now, every sign could have a cheater. Don't get me wrong. Somebody could cheat from every element or from every sign. But I feel like my Capricorns be on their best behavior. Y'all be on y'all best behavior. Let's see. Hustle, no luck. Ooh-wee, just beautiful. Thank you, Hustle, no luck. I appreciate that. Hi, Rob. Rob C. You said your Capricorn readings have been on point since I found your channel. Just found out you pregnant by a Sag 2 days ago. And you've been saying this. Thank you, girl. Thank you. And congratulations on your pregnancy. I'm happy for you. What's your name? How you pronounce your name? Everything, is it everything Myri? Myra? Myri? I don't want to fuck it up. I'm so sorry. But yes, congratulations on your pregnancy, and I'm glad you got that confirmation back. A Sag too. This gonna be a good dynamic. It's gonna be a good duo. Sagittarius are fun people. Sagittarius are very fun people, so they'll take you on a ride. For real, for real. I got family Sagittarius members. So, I fuck with the Sag. I'm happy for you. Nike, Nike. Gotta say it Nike is one syllable. It do sound like that. Oh, it sound like that in that song. I don't even know. That might be the lyrics for real though. I'm gonna have to go back and listen to the song to see if that really is the lyrics, cause I just be making shit up. Like, like if I'm listening to a song that I really really like, and it's like I don't know all the words in the song, I just start adding some words to that motherfucker. And if people be like, oh, you know the words is this, and that, I'll be like, damn, that's crazy. I've been saying it like this whole entire time. Now, if my version sound better, I'm gonna keep it with my version. Like, what's that one song? The song that used to confuse the hell out of me. Rich Homie Quan. No, was it Rich Homie Quan? That wasn't him. Young Thug. Was it Young Thug? Who made that song? Living, living again, it's just the beginning. That long ass song that couldn't nobody figure out the words to. Like, couldn't nobody figure out what the fuck he was saying. I don't know if that was Rich Homie or what the fuck is that dude name? Rich Homie or Young Thug. I don't know which one of them it was that made that song, but I don't know if it's called Living Life Like It's the Beginning. I don't know what the fuck the name of that song is. But he just started rapping and saying a whole lot of shit in the song. Living, listen to the beginning. All I know is beginning, goddamn me. And I'm gonna make the rest of them words up until we get to the beginning part of that song. So I do that shit frequently. I'm gonna have to go back and look at the actual lyrics of the song, because I'm one of them people that will sing some shit that ain't there. Right? I will sing some shit that don't belong in the song, especially if it sound right. Sound good to me, so I'm gonna go ahead and add that on up in the song. They should have wrote it in anyway. I don't know why they didn't make that a part of the lyric. I be tripping, adding shit in that don't belong. That's just me. That's just how I am. That's only with music though. I do that with music a lot. Skin Radiant. Thank you. Is it Hebrew? Thank you. Okay, you're welcome. You said there are lion signs and wonders. Yeah, shit. I'm pretty sure it's somebody that lie from probably every zodiac sign, goddamn me. Yeah. There's zodiac signs that be lying a lot. Can I pinpoint the ones that lie the most? I don't want to pinpoint the ones that lie the most, because that's messy. That's messy. Like, I can tell you some signs that lie more than others, but yeah. All signs probably lie, I'm pretty sure, but I ain't gonna say it like that. It depends on what the hell people lying about. How you doing, Sarah? Haitian voodoo? What you talking about? You Haitian and you can summon my spirit. You can summon my spirit? No, you can't summon my spirit. I'm protected over here. I love the Lord, and the Lord loves me. Like, can't nobody play with me on that. Can't nobody touch me on that type of shit. Like, I don't play around with that spiritual shit. You know, I'm deep into it, so I pray a lot. Can't nobody put no voodoo and all that extra shit on me. Haitian voodoo, I don't know what you're talking about, but I'm safe over here. You do what you do, though. I hope that works out for you. But I'm cool. You said you like me too? Wake me. Hi, Julian. Do I support gay people? Yeah, I support gay people. Addison, I don't have no issue with nobody that like the same sex. I'm one of them people that believe love is love. And I'm one of them people that believe that you shouldn't interfere with other people's love, okay? Other people in their love life is not your business. It ain't my business. It ain't nobody business. I'm not one of them people to get on here and judge nobody or to judge nobody in their life. Like, your choices are your choices. You love who you love. And I believe that because I'm one of them people that's going to love who I love. So, if ain't nobody telling you it's wrong for you to love a man, then should nobody be telling nobody else it's wrong for them to love a woman if they love a woman, or a man if they love a man. I feel like people shouldn't judge others for their choices. Not in love. Alright? You love who you love. You can't control who your heart wants. You can't control who your heart is attracted to, whether it's the same sex or whether it's not the same sex. I am not one of them people that's judging on that. Alright, y'all? So that's where I stand with that. It's all about the character. Yeah, to me it is. For me, butterfly effect is definitely about the character of the person. It's all about that person, their personality, their character, how they are. Like, if you cool peoples, you cool peoples. I'm not really one of them people that's like, you know, oh, you like the same sex, you got cooties, get away from me. You a normal motherfucker just like I am. You bleed red just like I bleed red blood, goddamn me. We all bleed the motherfucking same. So, hey, do you. Do you. I don't feel like people should be judged for certain things. But I know it's people out here that do deal with that. I know it's people out here in this world that do have a tough time expressing themselves and being who they truly want to be because they are not accepted by certain people. They're not accepted by family. They're not accepted by friends. They're not accepted by society. Well, you don't have to worry about that over here. I'm not one of them people that's going to kick you off, okay, because of what you into, if you into the same sex. If friends don't accept you, you good over here in my book. If your family didn't accept you, you cool over here in my book. Alright? Come as you are. Come as you are over here. I mean, unless you're a troll, then you gotta go. But other than that, come as you are over here. I don't give a fuck what you like. I don't give a fuck if you gay, straight. I don't give a fuck if you like watermelons, cocomelons, shit, pina coladas. I don't give a fuck. We good. You cool. What's my favorite color? My favorite color is red. I love red. Yeah, that's my favorite color. I like pink too, but it ain't my favorite color though. I wear a lot of it, but it ain't my favorite color. I'm a red girl. Navy blue. Navy blue is a good, I like that color. I like green too. Green is one of my favorite colors. Green, red, black. Black. And pink. But red is at the top of my list. I don't even know why. I was just always infatuated with it. Let's see. Joseph. Hey, how you doing? The Ike. The ick. Who give you the ick? Said yes, you said it right. Myri. Okay, thank you. Because I'm like, I hope I ain't fucking it up. That's a pretty name, by the way. I'm like, I hope I ain't fucking it up. I'm trying shit. Myri. That's different. I ain't never heard that before. That's tight. You're welcome. Oh, Nike Airs. It took you a while to figure out a way to spell it the way you were saying it. I'm probably nylon. I'm probably saying that shit wrong still. Nylon. And Ike Turner helped you. Who the fuck? Not nylon and Ike Turner. Girl, I was watching this damn thing on how the movie was made, the What's Love Got to Do with It movie, and them talking about that movie and how they was making it. It was so funny because they was saying how Lawrence Fishburne They said he slapped the old girl in the diner for real. And she was like, my face was hurting. It was pounding. My face was red because he really slapped me for real. I'm like, damn, y'all just letting him slap motherfuckers in the movie? But she said it was an accident. You know, his hand connected with her face. And he wasn't meant to slap her in the movie. But it's just they was going over a whole lot of stuff in that movie. And then they said that Ike Turner was banned from the set. They had made him sign his waiver. And he didn't know he was signing it. They made him sign his waiver that he wasn't going to be able to get much more money. He wasn't going to be able to sue the company for making a movie. He wasn't going to be able to show up at the set. Disney made the movie, y'all, which is crazy as hell. How Disney make What's Love got to do with it? I never knew that. But that was a fun fact for me. Like, Disney straight made the movie, and they told him he was banned from the set from showing up. And he came anyway. And they said when he showed up, he told Lawrence Fishburne, like, so you the one they got playing me, huh? And Lawrence Fishburne was like, yeah, you know, I'm playing your role. And he was like, but just make sure you do a good job. And I'm like, the fuck? You showed up to say that? You should have stayed your ass at home and watch from the fucking couch if you was gonna say that. You weren't gonna give me no pointers or nothing. Stay your ass at home and watch this motherfucker when it premiered like everybody else. But he was saying how, like, Ike Turner, Lawrence Fishburne was saying how when he met Ike Turner, he was different than what he expected him to be, which was crazy. He was like, this the man that everybody viewed as a monster. And all he did was showed up to the set and told me to do a good job at playing him. I don't know. I couldn't play his role in no movie. That shit would have been hella weird and awkward. That movie was like sad, but it's like, damn, he played that shit so good, y'all. It's crazy. He played that role too good. Him and Angela Bassett. She definitely played that role good. But the whole time I watched that movie, I was just screaming to myself, like, girl, like I was screaming at the TV, like, girl, if you don't slap the fuck out of him, you should have been picked up that boot and beat his ass with it. Like, what is you saying? Like, what is you doing? I can't watch that movie, y'all. Like, I cannot watch that movie. It's so funny. In a way, it's not funny because of what was happening in the movie. It's just crazy. Like, imagine you being there. Imagine you being a part of history. Imagine you seeing that shit take place in the 60s or in the 70s and you saying to yourself, like, damn, Tina over there getting hurt. I'm finna go help her type shit. But Ike was swinging on everybody. He was swinging on random motherfuckers. He was swinging on Tina. He was swinging on anybody who tried to get in his way. You're gonna have to bring the strap to get at him. No, I'm just playing. Don't do that. Don't listen to that. But I just can't watch that movie because I just be thinking of everything that I would have did to help Tina or everything that I would have did to beat his ass in that movie. Outside of that. Outside of that, okay? But the movie is crazy, though. If y'all ain't never seen What's Love Got to Do with it. But I'm pretty sure everybody have. You said you about to leave the house? No Wi-Fi soon? You honestly want a new girlfriend today? You gotta download one of them little... You gotta meet you somebody. Ain't it dating apps? You gotta go find you somebody on one of them little dating apps. Okay? Or I'm gonna do a singles read. And I'm gonna tell you when the single coming in for you. But this read is when you gonna find the one. You better click on your sign. Can you be a moderator? I am not hiring moderators right about now. Not at this time. I will eventually look into choosing somebody for that. I have had a moderator at one point in time. Yeah, I have had one at one point in time, and that did not, that did not go so well at all. No. Fuck no. That girl, or the person that I had as the moderator, she kind of made me reconsider because the way she was trying to take advantage and the way she was trying to do shit, nah, I'm gonna have to put you back in your place real quick. Now, I'm good at working with other people and I'm good at allowing other people to help, but when you start doing shit out of line, you gotta go. So I'm still on the fence about that. But we'll see. We'll see. I don't know. LeBron James? LeBron James? How you doing? Welcome in, LeBron James. I know this ain't the LeBron James, but welcome in. How you doing? If anything, I'll be one. Right. Somebody I had history with, somebody I know of, or somebody that, you know, I'm familiar with, that I know good peoples. It gotta be somebody that's good peoples for sure. Cause yeah, my first experience with that shit, that moderating shit, I'm like, bro, hell nah. Hell to the motherfucking no. The girl was childish and immature in a way, and kind of one of them people that you do not want to work with. One of them people that do not work well with anybody. So with me being the type of person that I am, I'm too chill for that shit. I'm too relaxed for that shit. I'm a cool motherfucker. Like, I don't, hell nah. If I gotta get out of character with you, or if I gotta get to the point where I feel like I'm gonna have to put you in your place, I'm gonna have to remove you. So that ended badly. I had to remove the person, and ever since then, I've been leery on that. I've been leery on actually having somebody help me with that. But like I said, I'm gonna open my palette back up for that again. One bad experience don't mean that it's gonna always be a bad experience, right? Yeah. I wish I could heart y'all comments. I straight can't heart y'all comments. YouTube gonna have to change that. You said so far you have 60 girlfriends. What type of country you in? Sir. No, sir. I can't do that. I'm okay. You said you play Fortnite and you 17. You can't play Fortnite and be 17 on my channel, sir. I have my settings set way over the limit, y'all. You need to be 21 and old though on here, for real, for real. I don't really believe 18-year-olds should even be watching me. But, yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with getting some guidance though, but I say 21 at least. Because I'm one of them people that I talk regular sometimes, but sometimes I can be explicit with my language. So if you are 18 and shit, you need to get off of here. I don't give a damn if you 18 or over. I'm going to tell your mama. Come get your kids. They don't need to be on my channel. They too young. 18 years old. Your ears ain't ready for this yet. Your ears don't need this type of work yet. Once you get a little older, you can come to me. I love the kids though. I ain't got nothing against kids. I don't mind helping nobody out. But it's a cutoff period for me. You said you unrelated. I don't care. Just because you unrelated to me don't mean I'm finna give you advice at no 17 years old. No, sir. No, sir. You don't need to be knowing nothing about no tarot at no 17 years. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with knowing nothing about no tarot at 17. I take that back. It ain't necessarily nothing wrong with knowing about tarot at 17. Tarot is not the issue. It's, you know, being on my channel at the age of 17. That's the issue. I don't think you 17. I think you trolling me. But it's being on my channel below the age of 18 and all of that. That's the issue. Like I said, if you under 21, I really don't want you on here. And that's because of the way that I speak. You know, we are talking about advanced things. We talking about grown folk shit. We talking about things that, you know, your little ears are possibly not ready for yet. So it's not about you knowing about tarot, because I have nieces and nephews that know about tarot, and they definitely under the age limit. My like it's nothing wrong with knowing about it. Nothing wrong with knowing about it, but I'm definitely not gonna go give them a whole lesson on relationships at their ages. You get what I'm saying? They too young for that. But we not necessarily strict on my mama's side of the family. So my nieces and nephews do know about tarot and all of that. They familiar with it. They familiar with what I do. Okay. And my youngest nephew, he actually super into it, which is weird but funny. Like, he'll help me pick out my cards, or he'll help me grab cards. Like, he'll grab a card and hand it to me. Like, here, TT, here go one. And I think that's hella funny, but yeah, it's very innocent though. He don't know all the works and all of that yet. He just know how to look at shiny cards and hand me shiny cards and say he liked this one or he liked that one. But yeah. Yeah, y'all trolling for sure. Addison, y'all can't be 11 on here. You can't be 11 and no 17. If you are, I'm gonna go ahead and delete you though. That's how we're gonna solve that. There we go. You said you're gonna be in my dreams tonight. You Haitian and you 19. Shit, half the time I don't even remember my own goddamn dreams unless it's something important that I'm dreaming about. And most of the time, I remember the important ones. If it's about a particular person, I remember that for sure. But I can guarantee you, you're not gonna be in my dream tonight. All right. Good luck trying to make your way into it, though. You said for real, at that age, you was too busy outside experiencing life for the first time. Facts, butterfly effect. These kids these days is different. Do you hear me? Shit, I was not on no internet trying to learn about none of this shit at that age. Like 17, 11, the fuck? At 17, I was out, like, I ain't gonna say I was outside. I ain't saying it like that, but I was definitely enjoying high school at 17. I was definitely enjoying being a kid at 17. I was having a little fun at 17. At 11, I definitely wasn't worried about no tarot at no 11. Hell nah. 11 years old, I probably was outside playing cops and robbers, okay? I'm just gonna be honest. I probably was outside playing cops and robbers, tag, playing a PS4s wasn't out then. I probably was playing a PlayStation. I had a what's the name of y'all? I didn't have the PlayStation. I had the what's that thing called? The fucking Sega. What is it called? Y'all know that machine I'm talking about? The one that had the fucking games that look like a triangle. You would have to put them in a thing. What were they called? It's not Sega. It's called Nintendo 64. I had a Nintendo 64, y'all. I was playing that shit at the age of 11. A Nintendo 64, outside on the block, playing with the little neighborhood kids. Like, yeah, I was being a kid at the age of 11. You gotta be a kid when you're supposed to be a kid. Don't grow up too damn fast. Don't try to grow up too damn fast, goddamn me. You don't want to miss your childhood. Being an adult is hard. Life is hard. It ain't always hard. It's great moments too, but shit, grow up first. Or live your childhood out first. Don't grow up too fast. That's what I should say. You 19. You may be legal, but that don't mean you belong here right now. You legit work hard just to travel. So you're together, believe me. I am not gonna be your girlfriend, Jose. We're not doing that, okay? Nope, I'm good. No, thank you, sir. All right. You said hello from Fulmar, Explorer, Vessel in the Gulf. Okay, well, welcome in. Ask about his decision. Not ass in the screen. What you talking about? You said yes, it's a difference about having knowledge about life and experiencing knowledge, period. Period. That's an absolute fact. Some people know both shit. Some people have both experiences. Some people don't. Am I doing a live reading for the audience? With the audience? Yeah, I'm doing a live reading with you all. With the collective. Hey, why that's hella funny? Because when I said it, I thought to myself, like, outside. Like, I'm saying it like I was at the club or something at 17. But at 17, I'm not going to stunt. I had fun at 17. Like, high school was supposed to be enjoyable. And I had a little fun in high school. But, yeah, I had fun. I wasn't a bad kid or nothing like that. But Shit. Shit. High school was cool. I like 17 wasn't a bad age, was it? I'm trying to think back. Nah, that wasn't a bad age. 17 was not a bad age. Something I was outside. You hella funny, butterfly effect. Sega. Genesis, I kept saying Sega because Sega is what I remember popping up on the screen, y'all. It used to say Sega. It used to do some shit like that, but it was actually called the Nintendo 64. And they used to have a lot of little games on there. Like I used to have a lot of Mario Brother games. I used to love Mario Brothers. I used to love Mario Brothers, and I used to love Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat, I used to play that shit faithfully, like faithfully. And my brothers, they had like a PS. It wasn't a PS4 back then. It wasn't even out. They had a PS1. I think the regular PlayStation was out back then. Then they eventually created the PlayStation 2. But I used to play on their games sometimes because they used to let me. But they had like all of the fun boyish games. They had the wrestling. They had all that good shit. And I used to want to play they shit. I used to want to play they shit. Like, I'm not saying my mama bought me like girly games, but I had all the other good shit too. Like the other good games. But they games were definitely fun as hell. I was a let me play that fighting game type. Let me play that shooting game type. Like, I used to like stuff like that back then. It was exciting. The Mortal Kombat, all of that. I used to like that shit. And they ain't did nothing but remade all of that shit. As time went on, they remade all of those games. They remade all of the systems. It's the same shit. But kids these days, they honestly do not enjoy outside. Outside is a little bit more dangerous now than it was when we was growing up, but whew, those times were fun. You know, growing up was fun. I feel like the era that we grew up in was definitely fun as fuck. Kids do not know what a time it was to be alive in the 90s, the 80s. Like, y'all missing all type of shit. In the early 2000s, y'all missing all type of fun. Shit. But hey, it is what it is. Dreamcast. Dreamcast. Why does that sound so familiar? That sounds hella familiar. What's a Dreamcast? Hi, Nick. Nick Wallace. Is it Nick Williams? Yeah, I almost called you Wallace. I'm sorry. Nick Williams. Welcome in. From the age of 17 to 25, you was outside and you don't regret it. Because you got all of that out your system. And that's how it be. When you live your life young, once you get to a certain age, you be done and you have that shit out your system. Like, I would say by the time, I don't know. It's like you have a lot of shit out your system once you hit a certain point. I was never really the type to party all the time and go to the club and shit like that. Like, I ain't do that too much. But I experienced it young. I experienced all of that in the younger times of my life. Like, I ain't old now, but I experienced a lot of shit when I was younger. And that's good for me that I got it all out my way. I got it all out my system. So when I got a little bit older, people was asking like, damn, you know, you a lot more chill now. You a lot more relaxed now. You don't seem like the type to do this. You don't seem like the type to do that. And that's because I've already done it. Like, I've already did that before. Been there, done it. I've went there, did those things. I've experienced this. I've experienced that. So I'm cool now. I'm chilling. Got it out my system. So once you experience life early, it do help you in a way. It's not to say that you should grow up fast or anything like that. But once you have your fun in your younger days, you be ready to settle down, bake some cookies, throw that ass. No, throw that ass to your man, throw that ass to your woman, to the husband, to the love of your life. You be ready to experience a new type of fun, a newish type of fun once you hit a certain age. Like, or once you start changing in your life. Like, you be ready to hang that other shit up, y'all. But ain't nothing wrong with having fun too, though. You can have fun in life for the rest of your life. But it's always better to have fun with the person that you're in love with. Friends too. But the person that you're in love with, it's good to kick it with that person. Kick it with them harder than anything. After after a while, like going out and shit like that, it become like hitting the club. I say hitting the club. I ain't gonna say going out, but hitting the club and shit like that, that shit become boring after a certain point in time in your life, especially if you already done it. You said you only went to the club if y'all had a VIP table. Yeah, the club, like that shit, it's fun as hell when you're younger, in your younger days. But once you get old and you start hearing that music and shit all goddamn day, 7 o'clock in the morning and shit, they boom, 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 boom. You like, God damn, fuck I'm doing here. Time to go. Shit, I don't want to hear this shit no more. Yeah. But it was fun. It was hella fun when I did experience that or go out. Let's see. No. Yusuf, Jose, Joseph, no. But yeah, y'all, that is the end of the reading. And this will only be for Capricorns. Remember, y'all, this is a Capricorn reading. But if you have Capricorn placements in your chart, feel free to watch it, okay? Everybody can watch this reading. No discrimination here. So I'm going to go ahead and post the timestamps because I know people probably waiting on those. I think I got to post the timestamps for 2 different videos. So give me a little time, y'all. I'm going to get it together. I'm going to post some timestamps for y'all in a minute. You stop going once the pandemic hit? I swear, it's like the pandemic tore everything up in this world. Once the pandemic hit, all shit changed. Life was not the same no more. And I'm straight mad at them for that because I miss when Walmart was 24 hours. Y'all got me real big fucked up with that one. Why would you take Walmart and not make it 24 hours no more? Like, what the fuck did we ever do to you? No, I'm just playing. But for real, though. Like, why Walmart ain't 24 hours no more? Do everybody got a Walmart near y'all? Like, Walmart, is that somewhere, like a store where you from? Because I fuck with Walmart. And I used to be in the store at 6 o'clock in the morning, shopping my ass off, getting stuff I needed. I used to be in the store at the oddest hours, at the oddest times of night, the oddest fucking hours. Shit, 5 a.m. I'm at the fucking Walmart getting shit. So it's like an inconvenience that they really changed that shit. It's an inconvenience that they really made rules different. Malls closing down, like, the world really ain't the same no more. Malls closed. Can't even go to the mall no more and just look at shit, try shit on. You gotta order everything online now. The world has changed. Okay? I guess we gotta change with it, but that don't mean that I can't complain on the way up, right? That don't mean that I can't complain about the changes. Okay. You said you want me to watch this podcast. What's the name of it? Let me write it down. Let me write it down before I forget. Yusuf, Jose. I don't know how to pronounce it. I forgot what I said your name was, but no. I said no. You stay comfortable with them 50 wives you got. You know, I'm good over here. I don't need that or them services, sir. I'm sorry. I won't be the person for you. Trust me. Okay. What's the podcast? You forgot the name of it? Acid for Squares. Write it down. Acid for Squares. Episode 85. Robert Edward Grant. I love watching stuff on YouTube. Like, I be doing that. I be watching, like, little educational videos on YouTube or shit that pop up on my timeline that I just happen to fall into. Like, damn, I ain't even know I clicked on this. Or, damn, I don't even know where this came from, but I'm gonna watch it anyway. I be finding some interesting stories. So, episode 85, Robert Edward Grant. Decodes the nature of reality. Ooh, that sounds interesting. The nature of reality. All right, I wrote that down. Okay. Thank you, Butterfly Effect. I wrote it down. You said, I don't care how many they are, Yusuf. I don't want to be now one of them. I'm sorry. No means no. I don't care if you had 90 wives. I'm good. I don't want to be that. I'm cool. But I hope you're happy. Shit. You said, yeah, that's all you need. Number 85. Nah, I probably needed the rest of it. I probably need to know the whole title, goddamn. Like me, I probably need to know the whole title. So I'm glad you wrote all that down. I definitely wrote all of it. It's gonna spark something in you. Don't tell me that now. If it speaks to my soul, shit, I might have to keep on this podcast. I like hearing some new shit, some new good shit. But all right, everybody, that's the end. I am finna to drop the timestamps for the other readings. And like I said, this will have a 2-part segment to it. Today we did how you know when you've met the one. And I have another one that's a part of this soulmate sequel. Like I have another reading that's a part of the soulmate sequel. But I ain't gonna tell y'all the title of it just yet. So I'll be back to post that. Also, I meant to tell y'all, like, I do game days on my channel, and I haven't did it in 2 weeks. So I wanted to put that out there. I forgot to do it. Well, I didn't forget to do it necessarily. I just haven't had the time to do it. I haven't had the time to do the game day. So basically with the game day, we'll be choosing, like, signs that will win bonus readings, y'all. Whoever answers questions right, they get a bonus reading for their collective sign. Sagittarius won last week. No, Sagittarius won 2 weeks ago. And I still got to do their bonus reading. Once we get their bonus reading out there, I'll do the next set of questions. And whoever win that round and win that round. Just hope your sign get it. We in Capricorn. We on Capricorns right now, right? Yeah. Capricorns, y'all better bring y'all A game when we do the game night. Because y'all can win a bonus reading. Y'all can win a free collective reading if you stick around for the game day and if you win that question. So yeah, stay tuned, y'all. I will bring the game days back. It's not something that I'm getting rid of. It's not something that I forgot about. I'm going to do it again. You said you related with the episode because of the way of Robert. Because the way Robert described his awakening. It's how you view your spiritual journey. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to watch that. I need to know what Robert talking about. I need to know what Robert talking about. Okay? I'm definitely into that. Spiritual awakening. I want to know more. I want to know more. Okay, so thank you for posting that. And I think that's all I had. That's all I need to add. Yeah. Bye, y'all. See y'all later.